after lunch. How many Unani students are present over here? Oh, thank you. No, sir, we are your students. Thank you. Just I'm telling two couplets for Unani students because this day we are celebrating SP activities of Unani Day 2025. And we have to ensure that these days should be very success because we are the people behind it. And the first couplet is very much related to these days. This is, am I audible? Yeah, please tell me. अपने पुरखों की विरासत को संभालो वरना अपने पुरखों की विरासत को संभालो वरना आपकी बरसात में दीवार भी गिर जाएगी। तो ये दीवार आप लोगों को बचानी है। Your future of Unani system of medicine kindly come forward. Always I tell you. And next couplet is, this is related to this topic. Always we are discussing integration. We are discussing collaboration. The couplet is, पोते ने दादा की फोटो ये कहकर बाहर रख दी. Actually, why I am telling this couplet because we have to think what is the need of integration. It is a meaning. This couplet has a meaning. पोते ने दादा की फोटो ये कहकर बाहर रख दी. मेरा एल्बम नया नया है ये तस्वीर पुरानी है. Got it? मेरा एल्बम नया नया है ये तस्वीर पुरानी है. Actually, now I am coming on what is the need of integration or collaboration. Okay, anybody else from Unani side, Unani students? What is the need for integration or collaboration? Why we have to go for integration with modern healthcare? Our science is not scientific one. Global acceptance, yeah, she also told. Okay. Actually, this is means true for global acceptance. Okay. But in this era, almost all the traditional systems are very much accepted globally. And according to the data of WHO, nowadays nearly 80% population they use traditional medicines only. This is only because of the confidence on traditional systems. Okay. What is the need? Second need, actually, as far as integration is concerned, as well as far as collaboration is concerned, the need is many times our facilities are not visible. We don't have sufficient resources. We don't have the required manpower. And particularly in the present era, we need these all things. This is the era of technology. So many technologies have been invented. So many methods have been introduced. So we have to integrate our theories, our concepts, okay, in the modern technologies with the modern inventions. This is the major need of integration as well as collaboration. Now coming to my topic, actually I am going to present the collaborative work which has been carried out by this institute. We have conducted some collaborative studies with the collaboration of few reputed institutions of Chennai, and we got the very good results. Okay, so that's I'm going to present before you. See, the first study, this is hepatoprotective activity of Unit 105 and Unit 106. This is a coded drug, Unit 105 as well as Unit 106. Both are coded drugs. Okay. This study was carried out with the collaboration of Department of Microbiology, Dr. A. Mudilaya, PG Institute of Basic Medical Sciences, Taramani, University of Madras. I will tell the result also. And the second study, this is study of Unani coded drugs on viruses. I will show some pictures also. You know, this hospital, the hospital of our institute, is very famous for two diseases. One is for infective hepatitis. Many patients, they are coming from far and they are admitting here. And another disease is viruses. And we are giving the treatment here. So this study was conducted with the collaboration of Department of Medicine, Government General Hospital, Chennai. The third study to evaluate the efficacy of a coded Unani drug, that is HE4, in patients with malaria. This study was conducted with the collaboration of Central Malaria Laboratory Corporation of Chennai. And the fourth study, this is in silico evaluation of Tiriac a Unani formulation for its potency against SARS-CoV, spike glycoprotein and main protease. This study was conducted with the collaboration of Sri Ramachandra Institute of Higher Education and Research, Chennai. And the last study is evaluation of anti-tubercular and immune modulatory activities of Unani pharmacopoeial formulation to Cetavatic Sartani and Alpe Harapara through in vitro and in vivo studies. Some parts of this study we have completed and some parts of this study is going on. So now coming to the first study, hepatoprotective activity of Unit 105 and Unit 106. So it was a randomized, double-blind and comparative clinical trial. Study drug already I told you, and the dose of these two drugs 1 gram orally thrice a day after food for 30 days. Means these two drugs were given for a period of 30 days. Okay, two groups. One group, the first group one. Okay, in group one, 165 patients received Unit 105, and in group 2, 133 patients received Unit 106, and these parameters were assessed. As far as clinical parameters, you can see anorexia, dyspepsia, nausea, epigastric discomfort, yellow discoloration of conjunctiva, yellow discoloration of sublingual surface, and liver. Okay, these clinical parameters were assessed during the study, and as far as laboratory parameters are concerned, so these parameters were assessed. Total bilirubin, direct bilirubin, SGOT, SGPT, and alkaline phosphatase. Now see the result. See the result of Unit 105, the overall response, as well as the overall response of Unit 106. See there, the overall response we got in 95% of patients, as far as Unit 105 is concerned, and as far as Unit 106 is concerned, means the second group received this drug, so there we received 85% response. The total overall response. Overall response. Now see, as far as serum bilirubin is concerned, so there you can see how much significantly the total bilirubin as well as direct bilirubin were found to be declined. Okay, in both groups you can see. Okay, after 30 days of the treatment. So the result was found to be highly significant in this study. Now come to another study. This is therapeutic response of 104. Actually, for liver diseases, we are using these three drugs. One is 105, just I told, 106, and this is 104. So this study was conducted at this institute only, not with the collaboration of any other institute. Okay. So this was an open label single arm clinical trial, and the form of the drug here is semi-solid, means it is in the form of module, and the dose 10 gram was given twice in a day, and the duration of the study was 30 days, and completed cases were 236. Here you can see inclusion criteria means patient's age means above 12 years. They were included in this study, and the chronicity of the disease, so it was less than 30 days. Okay, so they were also included in this study, and this range, okay, we took that time, means the serum bilirubin level should be means from 2 to 15, and these are exclusion criteria. We didn't include these patients who are taking alcohol, and pregnant women also will not be included in this study. Lactating mother also will not be included in this study, and patients who are suffering from diabetes, heart diseases, renal impairment, malignancy, tuberculosis, and drug abuse. Okay, so these type of cases were not included in this study. Now coming to the result part. Again you see, out of these 238 cases, see the overall response we found means highly significant result in 213 patients, and the average response we found in 16 patients, whereas the poor response we observed in 7 patients. And there you can see, as far as subsidence in clinical features were also subsided gradually, even during the treatment period. Here you can see the graph. Now coming to the results on biomarker, on liver biomarker. So here you can see means as far as total bilirubin is concerned, so you can see the graph how significantly the total bilirubin was decreased after the treatment period. Okay, so here you can see means the patients. Please do it slide. Okay. So here, and actually here we put three ranges of serum bilirubin. One range is from 2.1 to 8 milligram. The second range is 8 to 14 gram, and the third range above 40 milligram of serum bilirubin. Okay, according to the this category. Okay. So see, means in all ranges, serum bilirubin were decreased significantly after using Unit 104. Now coming to another study. This study was also carried out at this institute, and this was also an open label single arm clinical trial, and the drug, earlier drug we used at this institute, and total patients were 283. The inclusion criteria as well as exclusion criteria were same as the previous study. Now coming to the result part, again you see out of what is it? Back. This. Right. Yes. One second. Next. No. Previous one. Previous. Yes. Next. So you see, out of 283 cases, we observed completely relief in 274 patients, and clinical features were also subsided significantly. You can see what was the clinical feature at baseline, then means on 10th day, then on 20th day, then how much it is declining significantly on 30th day. All the clinical features were reduced. Now coming to the serum bilirubin, the effect of using 105 on serum bilirubin. So here again means we took three ranges of serum bilirubin, and in all ranges serum bilirubin were found to be decreased significantly after using this drug. Now coming to the another study, it is on filaresis. Here three drugs were used. One drug is DF1, second one DF4, and third one is DF6. These all are coded drugs. So here this is a randomized, double-blind and comparative clinical trial. So here see, here we took four groups. In first group, total we enrolled 20 patients, whereas in second group we enrolled 10 patients, in third group we enrolled 10 patients, and in fourth group we enrolled 9 patients. Group 1 received TF1. This was given by oral route, and the dose you can see, dose is 2 gram daily, and it was given for 120 days. Whereas group second, they received DF1 as well as DF4. DF1 is an oral drug, whereas DF4 is a local application. Okay, and group third, they receive only DF6. DF6, this is also an oral drug. Whereas group 4, they receive DF6 means an oral drug, and DF4 the same local application. So this type of randomized study was conducted. Now come to the results. Here you can see in group 1 total patients were 12. Okay, and out of 12 patients, one patient got completely relief, whereas 2 patients they got partial relief, and 9 patients they didn't get any relief from the signs and symptoms of filariasis. Now coming to the group second and group 4. Okay, also group third. These three groups they showed very good results. Okay, here in group second you can see out of 10 patients, 6 patients got complete relief, whereas 2 patients got partial relief and 2 patients didn't relieve. And in group third, out of 10 patients, 3 patients got complete relief, whereas 5 patients got partial relief. Now coming to the group 4. In group 4, out of 9 patients, 3 patients got complete relief and 4 patients got partial relief. So partial relief is also a good sign in a research study. Okay, and see some photographs of patients with paralysis who treated that time. Here you can see in first picture, see paralysis. See the edema swelling, but after the treatment, this is normal. You can compare the same patient. And here also, see in this leg, how much the swelling was there, and after the treatment, see this is a normal leg. Now come to other photographs. Here also you can see this is the picture of before the treatment and this is the picture of after the treatment. You can see how the clinical features was subsided significantly after using these drugs. And here also, see this. Now coming to another study to evaluate the efficacy of a coded Unani drug, that is HE4 in patients with malaria. This was also an open label single arm clinical trial, and the dose of HE4 was 2 grams once a day for 10 days. This drug was given for a period of 10 days, and here he selected 30 cases of malaria. Of them, 23 cases were positive with Plasmodium vivax. You know, with different types of malaria. Malaria vivax, malaria falciparum, like this. And 6 cases were positive with Plasmodium falciparum, whereas 1 case was positive with both. Now, coming to the result, here you can see, out of 23 positive cases of Plasmodium vivax, you can see 14 cases became negative on 3rd day of the treatment. 4 cases became negative on 5th day, 2 cases became negative on 7th day, and 3 cases were positive even after 10th day of the treatment. Means the response was not found only in 3 cases out of 23. Now, coming to the malaria caused by Plasmodium falciparum. Okay, here cases were 6, and out of 6 cases, 1 case became negative on 3rd day of the treatment, 1 case became negative on 10th day of the treatment, and 4 cases were positive even after this treatment period. Now, coming to the malaria caused by both. 1 case was enrolled, and here the result is Plasmodium vivax disappeared on 3rd day, but Plasmodium falciparum was positive even after 10th day of the treatment, because we gave the treatment for 10 days only. Now, coming to another study. This study is related to in silico, and this study was conducted during the pandemic of COVID. So, Triarche is a very well-known drug in Unani system of medicine, and many ancient Unani physicians, they have recommended in their manuscripts that this drug should be used during pandemic. Okay, see, Razi, Ibn Hubal Baghdadi, Hakim Sharif Khan, Hakim Azam Khan, Hakim Najmul Ghani, they all have mentioned. And ingredients are Sibrzar, aloe vera, murmakki, and saffron. Only 3 ingredients are there. So we chosen this pharmacopoeial formulation, and we started a study and in silico study. Now, what was the objective of this study? The objective was molecular docking and molecular dynamic simulation are efficient tools in the field of drug discovery, which could determine the binding energy between ligand and receptor. These tools have extensively been utilized for investigating the binding ability of drug molecules and blocking SARS-CoV-2 receptor. Triacetamide is a well-documented formulation in Unani medicine, just I told. The molecular docking and molecular dynamic simulation between spike glycoprotein and 3CL-Pro of SARS-CoV-2 and triacetamide ingredients has been explored to generate in silico evidence against SARS-CoV-2. Here you see results. Results were very much interesting because first we evaluated what are phytoconstituents of these three ingredients. I will show those phytoconstituents here. And after seeing phytoconstituents, next we see what is the binding affinity with SARS-CoV. Okay. So see the results of the molecular tracking showed that phytocompounds of triacetamide exhibited good docking power with spike glycoprotein and Cl protein. Among tested compounds, tyrosine from saffron, aloin A from SIP, these are phytoconstituents. Tyrosine is the employee of saffron. Aloin A is the phytoconstituent which is isolated from SIB. Okay, so they showed strong binding to spike glycoprotein and 3CL Pro. Molecular dynamics simulation confirmed the stability of the S-glycoprotein, tyrosine, and 3CL Pro aloin A complexes. The Unani formulation triacetamide has great potential to inhibit the SARS-CoV virus, to which had to be sustained with further in vitro and in vivo studies. Now see, these are phytoconstituents. Just I told we evaluated 12 phytoconstituents from these three plant origin drugs. These are different phytoconstituents. Now see the binding affinity. You can see means see here all the ingredients which are present in these plant origin drugs, they have a very good binding affinity with that virus. So how much this is effective? And now it has been proved that in olden days, whatever our Unani physicians they were using, okay, it is highly beneficial for such type of infections. Now this is the publication on this study. Now another study, this is Kurse Tabashir Sartani. I told you that anti-tubercular activity and immunomodulatory activity. So see the ingredients of Kurse Tabashir Sartani. These are ingredients: Crocus sativa, Cinna, Momum, Camphora, and crab shell, Glycyrrhiza glabra, Acacia arabica, Partuleasa, Olerisa, Cucumis sativa, Bombix mori, Cucurbita, Moschetta, Santalum album, Lactuca sativa, Syzygium intybus, Bambusa aluminacea, Rosa damascena, Alhaji, Pseudo-Alhaji, Plantarum poeta. Okay, so these are ingredients of Kurse Tabashir Sartani. This is mentioned in Unani, National Formulary of Unani medicine, and these are ingredients of Alke Haramda. So these two drugs were taken for this study. Now coming to actually this study is going on is one by one. At this stage we have completed this study. Okay, co-administration of these two Unani formulations along with category 1 anti-tubercular drugs. And first we did this study in an animal model, and we observed the effect of co-administration on liver as well as on kidney, whether the co-administration is effective in the liver or kidney. Because you know, anti-tubercular drug, okay, they produce serious toxicities. They produce liver toxicities. They also produce renal toxicities. So just here, our objective was that whether the Unani medicine is reducing such toxicities or not. And in the result, we observed that these two drugs, in combination with anti-tubercular drugs, they significantly reduce toxicity produced by anti-tubercular drugs. Anti-tubercular drugs are modern medicine. So it was a good finding of our study. So now we are going to initiate this study in human being because the efficacy has already been proved. The result has already been proved. So we can initiate this study in human beings. And this is the publication of this study. Now come to ongoing collaborative studies. At present, we are conducting few collaborative studies with the collaboration of some reputed institutions of Chennai like SRM Institute and Vellore Institute of Technology. So and so. First study, see, evaluation of this study already is going on. Just I told anti-diabetic and immunomodulatory effect of Unani formulation Saprophytes diabetes in type 2 diabetes mellitus. Okay. Actually, Saprophytes diabetes this is not a Unani pharmacopoeial formulation. This is a kit medicine. Kit medicine means actually our previous Unani Hakim who worked in RRIUM, they were prescribing some formulation, means and it was their nusha. Okay, so this is the kit medicine. So first I started this study on an animal model. I gave when I was doing teaching, okay, in Srinagar. So I gave this study to a PG scholar, and we induced diabetes in rats. We gave this drug, and this drug was found to be highly effective in an animal model. So I taken up this study here also under expression of interest project with the collaboration of SRM Institute. So now we are going to do the safety profile because there the safety profile was not checked. Just means the efficacy was checked. It was a basic study at PG level. Okay. So now we are going to perform to check the safety profile of this drug. Means we will do acute toxicity study, subacute toxicity study, as well as subchronic. These three toxicity studies will be carried out. After that, we will go for human trials, clinical trials. The efficacy will be tested. Okay. And third study, this is studies on evaluating the anti-fibrotic potential of the Unani formulation. This is the Majusi formula. Actually, we have taken a formula from Kamlusara. Kamlusara, one of the great book of Unani system of medicine. So we have taken this formula, and we are going to see the anti-fibrotic effect. You are saying that submucosal fibrosis, and this is very common in North India because there people there another gutka, pan, masala, okay, so and so. So this is a common disease, and after that means cancer is found. The next stage is cancer. So what I would like to say here that Majusi has mentioned related to anti-fibrotic effect of this formula. So we are going to check in human being. And next fourth study is exploring the therapeutic potential of Madhuleshwa and Unani medicine against psoriasis with reference to interleukin 70, and this study is going on with the collaboration of Vellore Institute of Technology. So these are present collaborative studies of RRIUM Chennai. With this, I conclude my presentation. Thank you very much for listening to the presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your questions. I would be happy to take your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing such meaningful research initiatives and collaborative spirit of RRIUM Chennai. Your work is a testament to how partnership can drive innovation. So I request Mr. Tataplay Abhijit sir to present token of appreciation to our esteemed speaker, Adhana Kalyan. With a round of applause, please.